Hi Gemini, this is going to be your April reading slash movie channeling. What I do is I compare movies, whatever I get, whatever comes to me, and I compare it with your reading, and usually they always correlate somehow. What I got for you, Gemini, it's a bit off. This is a new thing for me, but I got on two separate occasions I got the same movie. One is Laurie's theme from Halloween, Michael Myers, that movie, you know? And then I also got Mr. Sandman. That always plays in that movie and it creeps me out a little bit. But what I was getting from that, considering how the first Halloween movie was, most of the beginning at least started with him just watching. I get this really stalker vibe. Not in an alarming way, like, you gotta call the cops. I'm just saying, like, maybe just a little watchful. Someone's watching, but not necessarily in a creepy stalker way. Something's very ominous about it, though. Like, you don't know they're watching. That's what's kind of interesting here. Kind of like how Laurie didn't know she was targeted by Michael. Love, obsession, possible hater as well. And I don't really like to focus on that kind of stuff, but it's what's coming in. So, yeah. And hater doesn't necessarily mean you're being targeted and someone's out to get you. No. It could be something as small as someone sending you negative energy, or someone just doesn't want you to be successful. And as we know, well, I see this more of in a metaphorical way. Michael wanted Laurie dead. He was sort of out to kill that night. So maybe that represents someone who just has ill intentions, or someone wants to reel you back in, maybe a toxic ex, or someone who just doesn't want you to make it. Just have to say it. They want you to die figuratively, of course. Like, they don't want you to be successful. Or this could be, you can't be successful without me. As if you need someone. It's like, not without me, you don't. We'll see about that. So, yeah, let's see what this is. Take it from the top. Ooh, I don't do reversals unless I feel guided to. Ooh, interesting. Queen of Cups. The Moon. This has been coming up in all of my readings. Interesting. Ooh, then we have Queen of Wands. It's your overall energy. Let me adjust this a little bit. Sorry, guys. That's better, don't you think? So, watchful energy. Not surprised. I'm drawn to this right off the bat. It's overall energy. You're very independent, Gemini, as if you don't. I don't need anyone to be successful. I don't need anyone to feel happy energy. Someone knows you don't need them. And that's why I'm getting specifically, a lot of you, this could be someone who doesn't want you having success without them. They're wishing ill on you. They want you to die. But figuratively, like, no success for you. But I think that actually frustrates them because they're not successful with that. And as we know, there's many Halloween movies, so it's not like Laurie died right away, right? Hard to find, hard to catch, very independent. Very creative as well. Didn't I say something about success? A lot of energy right now as well. You're getting shit done, and people see that. Remember, I was getting it in two ways, like sort of an obsessive lover, or a hater of some form, someone who's just sending hateful energy. Sometimes I don't even really think they're doing it intentionally. Kind of like the evil eye or something. But it's nothing to fear, it's just what I'm getting. And then I'll give advice as well. So I'm not one of those channels that just leads people astray. I actually like to get into it. So first card out was this. Feeling like you have to defend yourself, which is really funny because of the movie I got. Lori was constantly, well, she had to defend herself in the end throughout the whole series, right? I don't want to say you're paranoid, Gemini, but I think you feel like a lot of people are out to get you. Kind of like how Michael was out to get Lori. I don't know how much of that is real. Maybe you feel that way because of your past or something. So maybe this could be an illusion. Maybe you're acting defensive because, I don't know, I just got jealousy. I'm not surprised. Empress. Good, same energy of the Queen of Wands. Abundance. You just keep getting everything you want. It's like, how does she get everything, he or she get everything they want? And then this is you protecting yourself from past jealous energies, or it's really sad sometimes because I feel like all you really want to do is be left alone. You're more of that independent type. Let me tend to my tasks alone. I feel like you're also more energized when you're by yourself. Black cat. Say that as independence, intuition. Something about your intuition is telling you someone's watching or out to get you. I don't know why I keep getting that. This is funny because throughout the movie, Lori even got the feeling she was being watched. And she was right. So it's like your intuition is telling you someone, maybe that's what it is. Your intuition is telling you maybe not to trust somebody, or going into like a fight or flight response. Feeling very defensive. For some of you, I think it's actually warranted. If you're getting jealousy, there's competition here. Maybe someone just sees you as a rival, but maybe that's what's imaginary. It's like it's one-sided love. Like, we're not in competition. It doesn't have to be a competition. I have Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting the same, like, creative projects. You're doing something that is either really good or you're working hard and it's paying off and people see it and it's like, what? Queen of Wands is very sexy, very fiery. You just keep getting a lot of energy. How does she get all this done? Maybe you have many hobbies, or you're working on multiple tasks at once, and they're like, how does she maintain, how does she even getting things done? How is she so peaceful in the middle of a epidemic? Because a lot of people are sort of freaking out, but I don't think you are, Gemini. I don't know why I keep getting that. You're in your element. You're fine. And then here, get the moon. Getting that sort of intuitive feeling. Someone is hidden, or here. This is not a really good card. Fights, arguments, conflict. Specifically conflict within communication, because swords are thoughts and communication. So this could quite literally be someone who was either mean to you, Gemini, or you walked away from them and that's what it is. They're a toxic ex, or maybe a past friend that's like, no success without me. I made you, or something like that. And that's not true. You made it yourself. You did all of this alone. It's like, how dare you? Or maybe how dare you want to be a part of it now? I feel like you have to protect yourself, Gemini, and it's really unfortunate. I'm getting a lot of jealousy over here. Just have to see it. Say it how I see it. People wanting to be a part of it. People wondering how you do it. Sitting pretty. Looking pretty. Well, yeah. Looking pretty. Very feminine as well. I don't know, I'm getting this in a appearance way. Just very sexy. Like there's something, you're just looking good. I got intuition again. Someone feels like they're being watched, or you feel like you're about to be put in a position. Well, this could be past energy. This is what happened to you in the past, and now you're a bit paranoid because you're like, are my friends real? Are they real? Or are people just messing with me? I feel like traumatic experiences like backstabbers or people that hurt you in the past, it could really mess with your psyche a little bit. It makes you question everything, but please don't do that. But I think what you're doing is good anyway. You're so focused on yourself. But I'm also getting a very sad, sentimental energy here, as if you're a bit haunted by the past because you were protecting yourself from outside forces. Like people want to be the Empress. People want what the Empress has. I don't know what that pertains to. People just don't like you having success, especially if this is a past lover. It's like, no success without me. And that's really childish. That's childish. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you walked away and they're like, what? This isn't over. Mischievous face. Damn. But yeah. I don't know why I'm getting like you. For some of you, this could quite literally just be you feel that way, but it's not really true. And then for some, you really are being watched, or maybe just eyes are on you. Looking very attractive, so that could also be why you're reeling people in. Something you do in the public eye that's creative. Maybe the way you take pictures is creative. I don't know, I got that. Sunflower, growth. Keep leveling up. People don't like, wait, how does she, what's the catch? Eight of Pentacles. This could also be they know this makes you happy. This is an emotionally fulfilling job or hobby, and I don't know why I'm getting this energy of someone's, it could be something as stupid as they're jealous that you have other options or other work options that aren't like a 9-to-5, or you could be self-employed. People don't like how easy it is for you. I said in the beginning, you have a lot of energy. You're doing multiple tasks at once. It's like on to the next one. They're like, what? What? Fertile with new beginnings too. New opportunities is what I just got. Seems like you have everything at your fingertips, and everyone's like, how? How did you do that? But yeah, something's very ominous about this. You don't know people are watching. Maybe you don't expect that. Maybe you don't view yourself as that important, but little do you know, a lot of people are either preying on your downfall or they're admiring you. This could be two ways. Then I say sort of obsession or love in that way, like very fixated, curious, and it could also be someone maybe unintentionally sending bad vibes or hate your way, evil eye, because people can do that without even knowing. So I don't know what people are looking at. This could be social media, considering we're all in isolation, so I think it has to do with social media. Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's it. You're getting attention. Very, very attractive as well, so maybe it's your looks. you're a good-looking woman or guy, doesn't matter. You always have new ideas. You're always fertile with new ideas is what I just got. And you always get those ideas done. Just keep thinking, yeah, how do you do it? We're at 15 minutes. And underneath that we have Ace of Swords and then Three of Pentacles. Oh my god, my foot fell asleep. Wait, why did I do that? The Ace of Swords reversed. I'm getting... something's not being acknowledged. Because upright Ace of Swords is usually like knowledge, coming to a new conclusion, or cutting to the heart of the matter. There's no more fog, there's no more, it's like getting through it. No more confusion. So maybe someone's confused. Someone did this to themselves because there's a reason you walked away from people. That's not for no reason. There's a reason maybe you felt defensive or felt like you had to protect yourself. And I think it had to do with jealousy. Like, come on, Empress. You're always coming up with new ideas. You're always maybe looking better. Something's different about you appearance-wise. You're just looking very good. And then on top of that, this is what's hidden, subconscious. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, Queen of Wands. A lot of people want to get to know you because the Queen of Wands has to be independent. She doesn't really fuck with that many people. Queen of Wands is also very intuitive. I see the cat that way. That could be what it is. You're just very intimidating and people are scared yet intrigued. But also pissed in some way. I don't understand why someone would want to send you bad vibes. That's what I mean, like, someone's butthurt that you're manifesting a new life without them. That can quite literally be something as stupid as that. But don't worry about people that do that, because more than likely you walked away for a reason, right? And that's a very selfish way to think. Very narcissistic, actually. It's like, what do you mean? Like, as if that you're nothing without me attitude? No, that's not how it works. It's like conflict. Someone caused trouble in your past and I think you left them behind. You're independent, you're alone. You'd probably rather be alone. And people were like, you'd rather be alone than with me? That I don't need a man energy? So people could be jealous over such stupid things as, how does she do it alone? She doesn't need a guy, she has no drama in her life. Let me start some. Like, literally, it could be something stupid like that. But yeah, all of that stalker stuff to the side. A lot of Geminis have a lot of energy. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could have that in your chart. Pisces, Aries, no, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sag. Taurus, Pisces, I believe. Venus. Oh, I don't know how I was getting that. Isn't she the goddess of love and fertility? Maybe people, you know that saying, like, people hate you for the way people love you? People hate that people love you? That's what this is. You're desirable, maybe you're like the talk of the town. Very alluring. But you say yourself as well. So how does she attract people effortlessly? Wow. This is the Empress defending herself from all these bad options or bad people. Trying to start drama. It's like people even try to start drama with you when you're minding your own business. And That's when you know you're doing something right. Am I right? We're at 20 minutes. Definitely walked away from someone or something. You don't like conflict. And you feel more energized when you're by yourself, because I feel like these people were actually draining you of your energy. You're like, that's enough. Or maybe this is past energy and you're letting that affect the present and future. Because you're lamenting on the past. Well, not really lamenting, more like haunted by the past. Because all you did was mind your own business. All you did was work on yourself. That's how I see it. And all people did, it's like that illusion thing. Maybe you think people are out to get you now because they were in the past, but they're really not. So beware of that. I mean, they could, but that's not your problem because you shouldn't be focused on that. Right? How people view you is out of your control. People acting like this, let them act like that. Because they'll just attract more negativity into their own lives, and you won't. You're moving on. You drop the swords. And look, they're holding them as if, ooh, I don't know why they have more things to say. More tricks up their sleeve. Whatever that is. Let it go. Let it go. Because if people have a problem with you when you're not really doing anything, it's either jealousy or they're not really good people and you don't, just stay away from it. I feel like you're already on the right track. You're trying to avoid it, and that's all that matters. You're independent. Queen of Wands, for fuck's sake. Growing, abundant. Could also be getting that money. Remember I said in the midst of a crisis, you're still chill. You're in your element. This is how you don't really rely on other people to make you happy. Guys or... I feel like that actually makes people go, wow. Like, you're still getting money. Like, meanwhile, I'm still at my 9 to 5, which isn't bad. Over here, you're like your own empire. I just got your own empire. That work at home energy. You have options. Variety of ways you get things done. And also, Laurie's theme in the Halloween movie, it's very ominous, as if something's coming. Maybe you feel like someone's coming, or someone's gonna bother you, or maybe you are scared people are talking about you, because maybe you were bullied in the past and that's how it went down. You're worried. You don't want the spotlight on you, but I think it is anyway. You could be a life path 6, because life path 6s are humanitarians. They have humanitarian-like qualities. They care about people. And Michael Jackson, I'm pretty sure he was a life path 6. He always had this spotlight on him. People making shit up. People... Don't even get me started on those allegations, because I don't really believe that. But same idea I'm getting here. You're not a bad person, but people just... And you don't even like being in the spotlight. I just keep being that I just want to be alone. I want to be left alone. Thank you very much. It's like, how do you have a problem with me when you don't even know me? You don't know me. So yeah, Gemini, before I end this reading and do a few oracles, don't worry about that, because I feel like a lot of you are actually a bit paranoid. Like, that's what the illusion is. You feel like people are out to get you, but they're not. Or maybe they really are. That's how things happened in the past. And that's either your fear, or it's actually still happening because you're getting attention. You're like, it's bound to happen again, because a lot of you could actually be pursuing something where you're getting more popular, or it's something you have to put yourself out there, and maybe you're scared you're gonna get negativity, or you know how social media is. I mean, I've already got a few weird comments on here, but gonna keep it moving. This actually resonates with me in a weird way, but I don't have Gemini placements, but it's interesting. Just try not to be too upset over the past. Don't bring that to the present, because you don't deserve that. I get this picture of someone, you're so harmless, you just wanna thrive on your own. You've made it on your own. You don't need anybody. And that's fair enough. But I'm still getting that energy of someone wanting you dead, but figuratively. Like, I don't want you to be successful. Someone going out of their way, maybe subconsciously, it could be something as simple as sending you the evil eye without even knowing it, or sending you bad energy. Someone jealous, probably a jealous person that you left behind. Toxic ex, like, not without me, you don't. It's like, watch me. You're not here right now. Oh, I feel like someone actually wants you to be, I hate people like this. Someone wants you to be upset over them. You know those people that want to see you in pain because it sort of gives them a thrill, like, oh, I'm important. It validates them, and that's so sick and twisted. I could never be that kind of person, but I'm kind of getting that, like, I want her to need me. No. Whoever this person is, I think they're in the past, but leave them there, please. If you know anyone like this that always wants to feel like needed, or like you're nothing without me attitude, drop them. And you did. But you could also be scared that this person has a few tricks up their sleeve, that they're gonna try their old shenanigans, try to reel you back in. I don't know why I got passive aggressive behavior too. So maybe you're like, am I seeing things, or is this person just starting again? Do not feed into anything. Stay in this energy, please. No one's worth it. And it's really hard actually, because you feel like you have to prove yourself. Feel like you have to do this. Don't. Success is the best revenge. And what do I always say? You're not poppin' if you don't have haters. With success comes all of that, but don't pay attention because you're the empress, you're on the throne. You're building your own empire. A lot of you could just be getting popular within something you do. You're getting shit done. People are like, huh? Maybe a competitive coworker, someone who sees you as competition, which kind of sucks because there doesn't need to be competition. It's imaginary, love. It's imaginary. Don't waste your time because I don't see you. I don't know you. So, that's that. Okay, Gemini, that's the end of your reading. Hope you liked it. I think this one was a little shorter. Oh well, I just don't want to ramble on too much. Actually, I forgot I was going to use my Sea Oracle deck. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna shuffle them a little bit. Ooh. What we have here? Shedding the old. I see that as taking out the trash or letting these people go. This could also mean shedding your old skin. You always have new opportunities. You're always becoming a better person, and that attracts conflict, jealousy, but I don't really think you see it. Or maybe something happened. Remember I got that passive aggressive thing? Something little happened that made you question everything. You worry a lot, and you start getting flashbacks of a bad time, like, oh my god, is this gonna happen again? No. Just focus on yourself. And yeah, there's change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. A sense of adventure. Queen of Wands is actually very adventurous. Lots of energy, that's how I see it, that adventure part. You're so full of energy, so full of ideas. Ace of Wands vibe. New prospects. And there's change coming your way. A big job opportunity. Oh, I don't know why I got this. A lot of you are, it's like you considered not being so intense, dimming your light to make people feel more comfortable. Don't do that. If you're successful, show it off because you earned it. Never feel like you have to hold back because people are weird. Don't. That's out of your control. Just live by your true purpose. And don't pay attention to that low vibrational type stuff. There's change coming. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. I say that too, is like, don't get clouded by this. Don't worry about these people because they're not coming with you, are they? This isn't their dream, this is yours. So, be wary of that. Don't get distracted. And don't engage, most importantly, don't engage with people that want attention or want you to engage. And then we have this. Change direction with ease. With ease. Didn't I say you always, even in the midst of this chaos, all this chaos going on, you do everything effortlessly. You're still working, you have all these ideas, and it's like, does she ever stop? Does she ever stop? No, I don't. I'm the Empress. This is a time for change. Another change card. You're transforming. Wow. In a good way, I might add. Shape-shifting. I didn't even read that, and it's true. Soul's evolution. It is time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. Yeah, it's time to reconsider. You could also be missing someone toxic from your past, and the universe is like, time to reconsider because, or maybe you're tired of being single a little bit. It's like, time to reconsider because we're sending someone you knew your way. You may be in for a surprise. What's the surprise? Ooh, maybe you're going to be put in a position to stick up for yourself. But not in a violent way, but more of like someone from your past, specifically a love interest, trying to stir the pot, but it's like, are you going to walk away? It's a test. Are you going to walk away? Or are you going to be right back where you started? Do not engage. More of a story, never engage. Just keep saying it. Never, never feed the troll. Okay, Gemini, that's the end of your reading. Hope you liked it. Hope it resonated. Moral of the story, don't focus on things you can't control. You can't control how people view you, but you can control how you react to it. Am I going to walk away, or am I going to show them it bothers me? It's up to you, Empress. I'm really liking this energy. Keep getting shit done, because you're getting recognized, and you shouldn't dim your light because people can't handle it. It's like, imagine if they actually put that much time and effort and thought into themselves, then they'd be just as successful as you. How about that? Okay, Gemini. Bye. Please like and subscribe too. Check out my other videos. See ya.